You can fucking peek at me all you like. Okay, now with my microphone actually working. Hi guys, it's Bobbles. I have a lot of uni stuff to do, so I have decided rather than doing a stream for the release of the FNAF stuff, I'm just going to play some now and record it and put it on YouTube, and then that way you guys can see my reaction to it while I can work on uni stuff in between matches. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be doing the Adept. We're running his 3 perks. We're running some basic add-ons. I have also played a match already where we played against Sweaty Survivors and wasted some really good add-ons on an Adept build that really doesn't play to it. Anyway, sorry, that's a lot of ranting. That is honestly quite unnecessary. The main thing is that we're going to play, we're going to try and have fun. I am very excited about this thing. So yeah, let's see how we go. No idea where they're going to start. The new updates should be in whereby they should all be spawning together. Probably should have gone back in the doors, to be honest. Yep, there we go. Okay, she took it too wide. She's not making anything. Nice! Just a little scared that the animation was going to lead to my demise. Alright, she gets the save, but she's not getting anywhere else. I can't do some things. Whatever. I was gonna see if I could get a hit, but that's actually alright. We will. This is dead. We actually don't need to tunnel her out, or even really apply the deep wound. No dramas. But yeah, so the add-ons we're running today are pretty straightforward. One increases the area effect of my my axe when it hits environment stuff and like what it will do for me. One makes it so that if I'm in that area effect, I break things faster. Good to know. Oh, there was a window right there. She was watching. Yeah, so something I'm learning about this map is that it's got a lot of painful windows that just are really bullshit. I don't like it. I can't really do much about it. Gonna hit, and I was basically just committed to chasing whoever. And pick up. Sorry. I didn't realize that basement here before. But yeah, sorry. What I was saying before is that what I've learned from my my previous match, which again, not uploading, not just because of the stinker, but because the audio actually didn't work. So you know, you wouldn't hear anything anyway. She's still here. I honestly may as well just wait till Phantom Fear goes off. Or not? don't know, they've kind of put themselves in a shit spot, because I have a lot of gens here that I don't want to leave. Crop this gen. Yeah, whatever, that works for me. I'm not leaving this area when I've got like 4 generators all within like G distance of each other. To be honest, that 5th gen's also not too far off too. No, they're not trying it. Preemptively through that so I'd be a little bit faster, and I'd also have the yeah, see, she's just gonna keep using this, and that's the problem. There are way too many windows on this map that just have that kind of usability, where there isn't really a good way for me to play around it. Like, I'm all for trying to keep chases with people and stuff, but I don't really know how I'm supposed to in this instance. Now we've got sprint burst moves over here. Nice. We might actually lose a generator for that, but fortunately it seems like only one of them really knows how to abuse the layout of this map. I say that, it's gonna be problematic when more of them do. May as well stick this. Like, why are there, like, 2 really good windows on that building? Including, like, they can just run this loop, where they have a pallet right in the middle, too. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is even still, like, low tier looping on this map. Like, I'm fairly certain that once people figure this map out, it's going to be a pain in the ass trying to catch people. Didn't stick. No. We kind of knew they hadn't gone around that way, so clearly they tried to circle back. I'm not 100% sure where girl number dose is, but medkit heal. I reckon she's gonna use one of the doors. Nope. Chances are she possibly did, but whatever. Too late. Well, there goes all my everything. Alright, one of them ran past me. We need to get some of these progressing again. Have I said that I'm sick of these windows yet? Because I am. Like, so much so that on a FNAF themed chapter, there is an excellent chance that I'm actually not even going to bother trying to, like, play the FNAF themed map. We got spotted. But see, like, she bolts that window and all of a sudden I am way behind in chase. Even further if I was carrying the axe. And she can just keep repeating that shit. Like, I am not opposed to maps with like a strong window or two, but it just feels like this map has a lot of them. Cool. Kind of actually what I wanted, to be honest. I wasn't thinking that was gonna. Cool. This is gonna put me in a very weird spot. I should also probably mention what the perks do, but the weird thing is that I don't even know if it's really gonna change much. Like, you've probably noticed the fact that I've been corrupting a lot of generators, but nothing's really been happening with it. I should really just slug her, but okay, well, at least that's positive. Okay, she is going to abuse whichever windows she gets to, so. I'm really curious. What do they actually want me to do with loops like that? The only reason I caught her is because she didn't pay attention to where I was going. At this point, I'm actually probably a little bit too committed to getting my Adept. I would rather get this over and done with now and then be able to play freely and not have to run. Okay, quick check of basement. Not basement, hatch, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay. Put her in the thing. Yummy, yummy. At least I get happiness. My little bunny boy looks happy. But dear God, because you got to remember that there are so many elements of Springtrap, but the main thing you got to remember is that Springtrap is already slow. So whenever he's carrying his axe, he is huntress speed, and the axe doesn't travel very far. So if you want to really go for any longer chases, you're probably going to want to get rid of that axe or hit somebody with it. But there are so many like walls on that map with like a window in the center of the wall, and then you got to go all the way out this way to go that way, or all the way out this way. It is actually to the point where I'm wondering if you need like bamboos or something just to give yourself a fucking chance. Or alternatively, something to completely block off windows. It's funny, because I don't remember it being like this in the PTB, but it might have just been that people hadn't learnt how painful it was going to be in the PTB. But thank God, we got the Adept done. I feel bad about the slug, but to be totally fair, we kind of had an idea that Meg would be working on that generator. Meg was... I think the Claudette was a reasonably experienced survivor. Hence why they knew to use the windows constantly. Meg had some experience too, but I think she hadn't really clocked onto the fact that she kept going back to the same objectives over and over again. That was one of her big flaws, and we kind of I didn't really vocalize it, but that was the logic to going back to the generator. I'm wondering whether or not we do one more match where we actually play a fun build, or at least what I think will be a fun build. I can't even remember what was my PTB build. I know I didn't actually upload the PTB footage. I might upload that some other time when I remember to go through it. Okay, so there's been a lot of time passed since the last match. I'm going to be totally honest. I thought about doing another Adept run, but having already completed it and not being a big fan of a couple of his perks, I thought, you know what? We're playing the new killer on the new map against survivors who are going to be running insane stuff. Let's actually just have some fun with the new killer. So that's what we're going to be doing now. We're just going to be running a reasonably normal build. No gen defense though. I'm curious to see if we can make some things work. We'll see. This is primarily an obsession build. So the idea is meant to be that... How in the fuck? They're on the far gem? Yeah. Fuck's sake. Nice. Good start. Okay. It's actually fine. I just want the obsession on hook, to be totally honest. I'm not super fussy about who. That's where the fun of this build's gonna come. Nice. I think they are on comms. They are playing together quite well. Works for me. Are we in? No, I thought there might have been someone in here. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. Get down tonight. Okay, we've been having a good match so far, but granted, none of the matches have taken place in the building. And I think that's been a key theme of this. I can't promise that it's going to keep going this way. Once they start learning that the building is a strong spot. Well, not even necessarily strong, but it's a good time waster. Ooh, I haven't seen this pallet. I do like that he's got that little mind game. Like, the thing is, I don't think Springtrap's any worse than anyone in the PvP. I think I'm still loving him. It's this map that I'm really having trouble with at the minute. I also probably should have been looking at where everyone else was. He doesn't know faster. He should. Oh, the other one too. She's also oblivious right now, so that's the thing. I basically got it so that I'm applying quite a few CS effects on my oblivious. I didn't want to run Friends to the End because Friends to the End is obnoxious, but I'm running a lot of other stuff that keeps switching the obsession and keeps making the obsession experience different effects. Still didn't look for Barbeque and Chilli. That's the problem with Barbeque and Chilli nowadays, is I don't look for it, so there's no real point in me running it. Powerful effect, I just don't bloody use it. Okay, let's clear out this. They're just resetting somewhere, so I may as well. What do we got? Ooh, hello. No, he fully ditched. That's alright. She did. Oh, because she became oblivious again. See, this is why I love this build. Half the time, I don't even know what's going on, but it's awesome. And she's dead too, I'm sure. See, would you have rather me play another Adept match that goes completely in the toilet? Or do you enjoy watching me actually have fun and play a reasonably competitive match of BBD? Miss. Sorry, she now becomes Obsession. If she lets me do that, I get, or should have gotten haste. Again, she doesn't realize the level of mind games I'm messing around with here. She's probably clued into Nemesis, but she might not necessarily be thinking about the game afoot. Although, to be honest, I by the looks of things, I think a lot of them are forgetting about the Nemesis anyway. And that is kind of the idea, is that the obsession switching so much that they can lose track of who's the obsession and who's been made into oblivious. Okay, we are now faster because of our axe. This is the add-on that I really like from the PTB. I think they've nerfed it a little bit now, but it's still reasonably good. Panic Vault, we do love that. He might be dead on hook. I actually haven't been paying too much attention to how many hooks we've been doing. Okay, not dead on hook. I also neglected to look at where she was. Works for me. And because she has the obsession, we can play some games with her. Basically, I kind of wanted a build that would also give me game afoot constantly. I don't want her getting away, and if I can make it that I get a speed boost every time I break a pallet, then beautiful. Drop as many pallets as you like. Or just do that. That's totally fine with me. I am not fussy. Okay, fucking respect. Bro did not need to do that. No, it's screwed himself a little bit too. Yep. It's alright. We are faster now. I'll be honest. Oh, yeah, I forgot they did this. So I'm gonna move this out. Here a little bit. So I don't actually have to wait for Lost Soul to die anymore. If it's an ended game, I can just kill it. love those T-pose. He still looks up for some reason. Just crank his head to the sky. Oh! Well, this makes a lot of sense. So, at the start, so this is why I like my other add-on. So you may have clued into the whole body's guitar strings. So, again, you're going to see this a lot on my PTB gameplay. These are one of my favorite add-ons by far, and I'm going to be trying my best to get a lot of these add-ons because they're going to be the ones I run on him all the time. But the fundamental idea is that this one makes it so if I hit them with the axe, both me and the player I'm chasing and anyone in the nearby area will move faster and vault faster, which is kind of cool because it basically means that we're giving everyone the same buffs, but it changes the way the gameplay goes, which is interesting to me. I like that. Alternatively, we also have Bonnie's guitar strings, which has nothing to do with the axe, and it's all about the doors. When I'm in the doors, I can see which generators have the most progress. It's probably why I didn't need to bother about Barbeque and Chilli. It did help in the end for knowing where Dwight went, because I actually was thinking about it there. But in general, it gave me a really good sense of where to go from the start. I knew which generator they're working on, and that's kind of why this actually probably helped us a little bit, because they would have cranked a whole bunch of progress on that first generator, and it went red really, really quickly. We knew exactly where they were playing to start with. Unfortunately, they've added a bit of reduced undetectable on this. Like my undetectable from coming out of doors is a bit less, but we kind of make up for that by having a undetectable build here with Furtive Chase and then a bit of Oblivious from Nemesis. So yeah, that was honestly quite fun. I really enjoyed that. I do think it helped quite a bit. We didn't end up playing the main building very much, and we may have been alright. Only because Game of Foot may have given us the speed boost needed to kind of outplay some of those windows. But I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of the windows on that map. Everything else about the map's awesome. I'm actually really, really happy that FNAF's in the game. I'm really happy with the aesthetics of the map. I am not happy with how easy it is to just use a window to buy a shit ton of time. I just had a thing pop up on the screen saying a near miss throw is still valuable to use the information to get a drop on the target. I'm not sure if these guys necessarily understand how Springtrap works. Chances are, if you're throwing at them, you already know where they are. Okay, they are on that one. I think someone also was close to the door that I was at. Oh god. Sprint burst is galore today. There's only seeing one person on the generator too, which means that everyone else is waiting. Like, I'm so glad I got that killer instinct to tell me where Nancy was. I think the haste build is honestly the way to go, just because he is already way too prone to... being slow with his axe. I don't know how I didn't lose her for Furtive Chase. I was trying to get a further chase stack, but it just didn't drop the chase. Now it's dropped the chase. That was not a great start. Could this be one of those matches that doesn't get uploaded? I only had one so far, and that was on account of me being an idiot. Just based on a hunch. You can fucking peek at me all you like. Still getting your friend. Okay. First chase, terrible. Second chase, really, really good. That was exactly what we need. Fortunately, we might still lose generators out of this. Oops. Nah, she fucked it. I didn't realize how good of toolboxes they brought, but I'm now seeing toolboxes on a couple of these guys, and I have the feeling that these guys came to Gen Rush, which is not good for me, because I do not have any gen perks. You may have also noticed that compared to last match, I do not have Barbeque and Chilli anymore. Instead, I've opted for Play the Food. She is still injured. She must have resilience or something. She has had plenty of time to heal. We're still at 3 gens, but we've got a few that are dangerously close. Again, the chase be good, but the gen progress be bad. Can't lie, that staticky sound. I used to think that them seeing me with the door cams was not crazy good, but fuck me, they are very distracting. Hang on. Just an idea. Totally works for me. Please tell me you're dead. I really need you to be dead. Thank fucking God. Knew that was coming. Matter of time, they have been hot on my fucking ass with these gens. I don't think I've even seen Bill this match. Not great. Was that a self-res? This is gonna be a rough one. We have this door under lockdown. I can't help but get the weird feeling that this guy's been hiding from your match. It definitely hasn't been hooked. In general, though, I'm very curious to see what the build is. Come on, my friends, make your move. I haven't run any gen defense, and you guys have been, I think, playing up the gens quite a bit. So I'd love to see what you... I don't get it. She got out the other side. Fuck. God damn it. I can't wait to see this. Oh, okay. Only one toolbox. 4 sprint bursts though. Yeah, and then this guy has been hiding all match. Yeah. Tell me you're a Swift who all likes to play the same way. Without telling me that you're a Swift who likes to play the same way. Yeah. Unlucky. Again, this is probably the downside too. I do think we should have gotten to play with a food stack at the start and we just didn't. And that probably hurt us a little bit. Because that first chase with Nancy just lasted way too long. And it should have lasted less time, but whatever. That is getting caught on the, on specifics I'm not too bothered about. I think we honestly played that well. We had some really good chases in that match. Just, you know, I guess play with the food was probably not enough to offset the lack of gen protection. And these guys were really lethal on the gens, especially for the fact that they'd sit on the gen with a sprint burst, and then once I sneak up on them, chances are I'm not going to get that hit in before they can sprint burst out of there and negate any benefit of my stealth, which is, it sucks, but it's kind of how that went. I think as much as we did get some value out of play with food, I think in hindsight we need something gen defense-y on this build, but hey. That is something we can work on in the future as we learn more about Springtrap. I do love these add-ons though. I will not budge on that these add-ons are unbelievably fun, even if I've now lost one of them. This one might be even better than the other one because it tells us exactly where they're trying to do generators. Which is really, really good. Okay. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Hang on. Did I just finish the rift too? I freaking did. Big up. There we go. Shout out to all those people that said that this rift was going to be too difficult to do. How many days do I have left? 41 days. So that is probably just under 6 weeks. Definitely not enough time. Oh, sorry, I'm just joshing with you. But I hope everyone enjoyed. I believe I just got a little... Hang on, I do have to see this. Oh, that's so cool! We'll put that on for the FNAF chapter. We'll probably go back to Ghostface afterwards, but we'll keep that on for now. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. That's been Springtrap, or Glitchtrap more rather, I guess. You know, if you want to get stuck on semantics. But yeah, he's got all these cosmetics too. We might mess around with them once I get paid. As a Warzone, we had enough to buy one, so I was like, okay, let's prioritize or Glitchy, because if I'm being honest, he's the nicest of these in my opinion. Like this is really cool. I'm very excited to play as Matthew Lillard, as good old William Afton himself. Clown Springtrap looks absolutely fantastic, and Toxic Springtrap looks really, really cool as well. But I think I need to end things now. And I hope everyone's enjoyed. Obviously, this is a little bit different, and I apologize that we won't be able to stream tonight, but I hope everyone really enjoys it, and I will see you guys when I can do a stream again. I'm almost done all my uni stuff, so hopefully we'll be doing a stream on Saturday as would be our normal, and then we can talk about what things are going to be doing going forward. But yeah, thank you everyone for your patience. Thank you everyone for your views. Thank you everyone for the likes and subscribes and comments and whatever. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.